What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. And today we had OPTT go absolutely insane. All right, guys, so let's jump right on into this. We had OPTT today with some news in pre-market, made a big move. Let me bring over here this chart. You can see this big move from 490s all the way up to $8 and change, almost $9. So that was a huge move in pre-market. The bell rang and it took off and then it pulled in. Now, that's where the fun starts. When it pulls in, it holds this area here, this 770, 780 area for one candle. Then it bounces and it makes its way up to VWAP. My plan at that point was, let's hit VWAP, pull back in again, retest that 770, 780 area one more time, take a starter position there, add on the VWAP break, and then sell into the push to higher day and hold on to most of the position looking for a squeeze. You know, we could have easily captured, on that last piece, maybe $2-3, $3.50. But we didn't get that. We got that one bounce, and then we got the VWAP test and break on increase in volume. I thought about just marketing straight on into that VWAP break, but I didn't. Why didn't I? Let me show you why I did not do that. So this VWAP break is happening here around this 890 area. The lower day was about 780. So it was over $1 risk I had to give. I can't just get into that and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to give you to break under VWAP. It could easily just come back under VWAP. It's the first test and it's the first break. It could easily come back under VWAP, retest lower day, and then pop off, which is the initial plan. That, if you remember at the start of the video, I'm telling you my initial plan. Here, I could have marketed in, but I had to give it all the way back down there, over $1 a share in risk, okay, to the downside, for a potential of basically the same. $1 and change to the upside and $1 and change to the downside, giving me basically a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. That's not enough for me to take the trade. And that is exactly why I did not take the trade. That is exactly 100% why I did not take the trade. Old me would have marketed right on into that. And today, I would have made money. Any other day, I probably would have lost money, because a lot of times we'll see this initial test, maybe a little pop, and then come back under VWAP, make another bounce in the support area, and then bam, we had that big explosive move that we had here. We'll have it on that second test of VWAP. Today, it wasn't the first one, but like I said, the risk reward was not, for me, not something I was comfortable with. A 1-to-1 is not something that I'm comfortable with. Had I had a 2-to-1 there, I would have taken the trade. Would have taken the trade, would have taken, whatever, 500 shares, sold 200 shares up near the higher day, held on to the other 300, looking for that big push. And I would have made, I would have banked on it. I would have made real good money on it, because this thing was moving dollars at a time. It wasn't like it was moving 20 cents. It was moving dollars at a time. So that's why I didn't take the trade. Then we had the straight push. And then we had this kind of like 3-candle consolidation here. No pullback. That's not a pullback. That's just consolidation on the sideways trading. I mean, yeah, you could have gotten long there, but why? You would have had to have given it all the way back down here on your risk. You can't just enter a trade willy-nilly. You got to have a plan. So you have to have your stop loss, there on your mind or in place. And here the stop was just way too deep. Then we came down and we halted here. So I was looking for it to come back down. We're halting on the downside. So I'm expecting a flush to get long in front of this higher day, this previous higher day, for a bounce. Nope, didn't do it. And now we're trading here like a snake. But it's getting really, really, really weak now. Look at the volumes drying up. VWAP is holding support, but I don't trust it now. That volume's just not there. The 9 EMA is kind of, squeezing and holding it down. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing break under VWAP here. As long as we can hold these above these 1040s, $10, if we can hold that area throughout lunchtime, it's 11:18 a.m. right now, then we might have a shot for an afternoon trade. Hopefully, if we do and I'm able to take it, that'd be great. If not, it's always tomorrow, because this thing right here with the move it did today will definitely spark up small caps for the rest of the week, and we should see some real good moves. Right now, I don't have any faith in this at all. You know, it's got to hold this 1220 area where VWAP is at, and I don't see it doing it. I do expect a crack. Could be horribly wrong. It doesn't matter though. I had to stay disciplined here, and then I had to stay disciplined and not chase this huge squeeze, not chase that. And we've been seeing weak action in small caps lately, so why would you chase that? Even if it was strong action, if you chase it, you're setting yourself up for bad habits. Regardless of the fact, that 1-to-1 ratio here was not to my liking, so I didn't take the trade. I just simply didn't take the trade. I stayed disciplined, and honestly, no trades for me today. Here you can see. And while I'm not too happy that I missed out on the move, I'm happy with the show of discipline that I had today. Old me would have marketed into that. Old me would have marketed in here, thinking this $15 pivot area was about to break, and then I would have gone and stopped out on this nasty candle. I would have marketed in here right close to $15, and I would have stopped out, God knows, in the 13s. So, showing tremendous discipline today, and I'm happy with that. We'll go ahead and keep this on watch, and if it produces a move later that I can get long on, then great. Hopefully I'll make another video. If not, then check out my Twitter. I'll post the trade there. But for now, that's all she wrote, and I hope you're having a great morning. Excellent start to the trading day. Let me know how you did. Did you trade OPTT? Did you get a shot at it? Were you able to get in down here? That was the sweet entry. That's what I wanted, but just wasn't in the cards today. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Give the video a like if you learned something or liked my discipline today, and I'll catch you on the next one.